The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day after the market close. Tom takes your phone calls from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time using the data available at that time.
Let's go to Andy in Boulder, Colorado. Hey, Andy, what's going on?
Not much, Tom. How you doing today?
Good, man. Thanks for calling. Thanks for holding.
Hey, I just want to call. I really appreciate your show. I only get to catch the second hour some days, and then your Tiger TV is just awesome. I've been watching it for about a year now, and it's just really, really great.
Appreciate you growling and prowling out there with us.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. It's a TGIF, folks. Let's make it a great one. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Release the need to be right. When you believe something, you assume you're right. You may even destroy relationships in order to defend the opposition. Let go of the need to defend the opposition. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 119, Nasdaq up 30, S&P's up 13, gold contract flat at $1,579 an ounce, silver down 9 cents at $28.69 an ounce, platinum down $4.50 at $1,609 an ounce, copper down a penny and a half at $3.54 a pound. Light sweet crude up 56 cents, trading out at $93.42 a barrel. Bonds up 4 ticks, trading out at $143.31. Dollar up down 6 ticks rather at 81.54. What we just did with King Dollar, folks, is that she just finished an ABC structure on the way up. She's going to build some claws. She does want higher price. That's the bottom line. We're at 81.54. She wants to run up to that 82.50 level on a shorter term basis. Euro down 6 ticks, trading out at 131.84. The yen up 30, meaning getting weaker at 93.41. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay. We go up today on 675 million. We go down on 813. What that is, folks, you come down off the high with volume. You go back up with lighter volume. You're building the B2C of an ABC structure on the way down. The structure in the cash S&P is from 1530 to the 97 mark. So you get 33 points A to B structure. We go over to the Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow Industrials. What you have in the Dow is this. Dow goes up $100 today, $119. That structure here, your top of that structure, is the 14,650. No, it can't be. 14,058. Sorry about it. 14,650. I have a trip. 14,038. The bottom of that is the 383. We go take a look at, we'll just do the SPY first. You can see the correlation inside the SPY. What you have is this. You go up $1.47. You do 98 million shares. That's after coming down with 160 million shares and 183 million shares. We'll put this on a weekly now, okay? So on a weekly basis, what you have is this. Weekly, we got over that high of last week, that 152.61 rather. We ran up this week to 153.33. We closed at 151.89. Bottom line with that setting up is that's saying, okay, we are going to back off that higher level now. We go to the NASDAQ Composite. Now, NASDAQ Composite, folks, has been your weakest index, no doubt. The composite itself took a huge amount of time just to get up to the September highs. We got over the September highs at the beginning of the week, gave it up in spades. The composite itself did 1.5 billion today after coming down with 2 billion the last few days. Now, when we take a look at the 3 Qs, what you're going to see is this. The bounce out here today, what the bounce is all about is filling that gap from the gap away down of yesterday. What we did with the 3 Qs, the NDX 100 is this. NDX 100 goes from a price point of 68, comes down to 66. We do that the first day at 38 million, the second day at 44 million. Today we got up on 21. 21, folks, we're at 67.13. It's actually 67.18. That fills the gap. That's where we get gapped away from Thursday. yesterday morning. So I suspect it's going to try to get into that gap, but you can see there's absolutely no juice on the B to C leg of this ABC structure on the way down. Bond market. Let's go over to the bonds. We take a look at bonds. What we have with bonds is this. 30-year bond out here. Sideways move out here today. Did 375,000 contracts. That is building cause for higher price. That's how this is set up right now. What we had done on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, we were pushing the swing points. We were pushing them with volume. King dollar. We go take a look at King dollar out here. We have a King dollar is this. DXH3. She had wide price spread, accelerated volume this week, last week. We are at 81.55 right now, and what you're going to see, she took out the swing point. The swing point we're talking about is back in January. Took it out with volume, big volume. She'll build some cause to go attack the 81.70 mark. That's on a shorter term basis. Longer term, what she wants to do, and this is basically putting a hammer on commodities in general, is that we take a look at this. What you're going to see is that she's going to be making her way back up to this 84.20 mark. That's how that is set up right now. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's take a look at some of the high-volume stocks in a low-volume market. Hewlett-Packard came out with numbers last night, decent numbers. That's up $2.10. Research and Motion was down 70 cents. We had J.P. Morgan Chase up 66. Texas Instrument was up $1.70. They come out with decent numbers also, and what they did is that they upped their dividend by 33%. We take a look at Texas Instruments. What you have with Texas Instruments, now this is really intriguing because a monster volume, folks, okay, 20 million shares, and it couldn't make the swing point. Now, you're pushing a swing with volume, so it is going to go after it. But bottom line is that Texas Instruments out here today should have been able to blow that swing point away, and it didn't. We go take a look at the Intel, since you had a couple of these chip companies come out, decent numbers, that's the bottom line. Intel couldn't get out of its way. Intel was up 17 cents. Some of the large caps out here, what we had is this. You had Marvell was up 25 cents. American Express was up 108. Let's go look at Big Blue, because Big Blue, IBM was up 276, and no juice in the move. If we go take a look at the Dow Industrials, let's see what was moving the Dow Industrials to higher price out here today. And this is what you had. Hewlett-Packard, Coca-Cola, Home Depot, and American Express. Those were the ones that were moving it higher. We go take a look at the NDX 100 and see what was moving that baby up today. Texas Instruments, Micron Technology, and that's MU. MU up is 34 cents at $8. We had SBA. Let's see, SBA, that's interesting. SBA, what's this? SBAC. Let's see what she is. So, SBA Communications. Okay, so it's a telecommunications carrier. That was moving the NDX 100 up today. And Symantec, SYMC. SYMC, that was up 62 cents today. And what Symantec does, that provides security storage, systems, manages information. The low is 13, the high is 22. That high, folks, was out here today. Now, let's go over into that gold market, okay? That gold market out here, we take a look at that gold market. And when we talk to the gold market, folks, you stay right there, because we got our man, Mr. Rob McEwen. He's going to be coming up next, the CEO of McEwen Mining. So gold, okay, right now we are at 1579. And what you have, of course, this week you came down hard. You came down with volume. What that's all about, of course, the strength in the U.S. dollar. It whacked all the commodities right across the board. What you're going to see out here, if we go to the GLD, and this is where it always is dangerous, folks, is that what you have is this. GLD, we went up with 10 million shares. We went down with 30 million shares. And it looks to me like there's going to be more pain in this market. Why? And a lot of this, you know, if you want to check out, I was on CNBC this morning, folks, talking about gold. And a lot of this, no doubt, has to do with the GLD, the amount of gold they own. It's great when things are going up. And when it's going down, it's just the opposite effect. It's absolutely, you have to remember something, that if the futures go down, GLD has to sell gold. When they're going up, they're buying gold. The GLD, right at this particular point, is one of the either the fourth or fifth largest owner of gold in the world, folks, and it's a problem. I remember this really specifically in the crash of the NASDAQ in 1999, 2000. The reason being is that I remember I interviewed the vice president of the American Stock Exchange the first day that the Qs traded on the marketplace. And what you had there, there were new vehicles. So, the SPY had been out there for a while, but then the Qs, and then after the Qs, everything started coming out, meaning the ETF structures. But what people did not understand in 1999 and 2000, some people, 2001, was that when you bought the Qs, the large tech stocks underneath it were being bought flat out across the market. What does that do? That pushes the NDX 100 up, pushes the Qs up, and vice versa. Well, when just the opposite happens when they sell, it's selling on the other side. And it's heavy business, folks. That's the bottom line. You stay right there. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. We ended Dow Industrials finished up 119. NASDAQ up 30. S&P's up 13. We'll be coming right back with our man, Mr. Rob McEwen, the CEO of McEwen Mining, which trades in the New York Stock Exchange, MUX. We're going to be right back, folks.